let's do some Gingerbread Man nail art. So I'm starting off with this really pretty nude shimmer color, and I'm going to be doing a few coats of this and then curing. I'm going to be curing after every layer that I do, and I just make sure to cure it for 60 seconds. This is what it looks like, so pretty. And then after that, I'm going to go ahead and draw an X. This is just going to give the kind of like a quick sketch to where the arms and legs are going to go so that it's kind of even. And then I'm just going to fill it in as best as I can. It doesn't need to be perfect, just filling it in as thick as you want it and then drawing a line down the sides and filling it in. I'm going to do the same thing to the other side. And then after that, I'm going to go ahead and draw on the head, and also I'm connecting this top part right here. Just making sure everything is filled in as evenly as possible, but I am going to add some details. So it doesn't need to be perfect. It's going to look cute either way. And you could do this as big or as small as you want. This method will work for any shape gingerbread man. And the brush that I'm using is actually a shorter brush, a 9mm. I like to use shorter brushes whenever I have to fill something in, because you could really load up your brush. It's just easier to load up a shorter brush with gel polish rather than a longer one. Here's my matte top coat. I'm going to go ahead and mattify that once the gingerbread man is already cured. And then now once that's cured, I'm going ahead and adding some icing details. The way you can get some really cute fake icing, the fake icing look, is you can just mix some white gel polish, some top coat, and then a little tiny bit of acrylic powder. This is going to make it like a 3D effect and make it kind of grainy so it looks a little bit like frosting. And the top coat is going to make sure that it doesn't have the sticky layer afterwards, so that's why you need that. And then you can leave it just like this. It looks really cute and kind of 3D, but I wanted to take it a step further and add some sparkle, so I went ahead and added this glitter right on top of the wet gel polish. And then after that was done curing, I went ahead and brushed it off, and that's what I'm left with. Really cute type of glittery gingerbread design. And then I'm doing this really quick snowflake, super easy method. You guys probably all know how to do it by now, but I'm just using the dotting tool and then my short brush with only a little bit of polish on it, and I'm going to be drawing out the lines. And for this mixture, I just used the same mixture that I did for the Gingerbread Man icing details. And this is what it looks like. It turned out really, really cute after everything's nice and cured. Let me know what you guys think. I'm going to show you how to make the easiest vintage Santa nail art. So I'm going to start off with a nudish color. You can use any shade of nude that you would like. And then I'm going to go ahead and start on the beard. So I'm going to be doing the color block method, where you just fill in basically all the colors that you need. But what's really going to help me here is the fact that I painted the background color similar to what a color that I'm going to need. So I'm going ahead and doing the beard, filling it all in with some white gel polish. Doesn't need to be too perfect, just try your best and do like a simple beard shape. And then I'm going to go ahead and do some outlining here. And the way to keep it vintage looking is I'm using more of a lighter brown to do the outline rather than a black gel polish. And the lighter brown is going to keep it looking vintage, and I just feel like it really adds to the overall look. I'm going to just shape out a simple mustache type of shape and then add just like a few little extra lines that make it look almost like some hairs, but like not so detailed, like just more simplified. So I'm going ahead and just doing these lines here, and it's just going to give the overall beard look. And then next thing I'm going to be doing is drawing the little button nose. Just start with the bottom half of the oval and then the top half if you're scared to do that. And then I'm going to go ahead and do the eyes. What's really easy about this is that the eyes are squinted, which makes it way more simple than drawing open eyes. Of course, got to add some lashes. And then anytime you're doing some small nail art, you want to have a flash cure lamp, like a tiny one, so that you're not putting the nail back and forth into your big lamp, so you save some time. Then I'm doing the hat part. So I'm doing the white and red, and I am curing after every single layer. And then I'm going to go ahead and do some blush just by mixing some of that red with some base coat. Then after that, I'm going to go ahead and do a little more outlining with that light brown in some areas where I just want it to stand out. And while I have some of this color on my brush, I'm going to go ahead and fill in some of the mouth. So I'm doing some of this brown color and then also going in with a little bit of red so it looks more like the inside of a mouth color. And then I'm also going to go in with some of that same color I mixed earlier, just the top coat and the red. And I'm going to be creating like a kind of like a bottom lip type of color. And then I'm going to fill in the little ball on the Santa hat. Then once I'm done with that, I'm going to add some really quick shading. I wanted to show you guys how easy it is to just elevate a really simple nail art. Just grab a little bit of light brown mixed with some base coat. And then after that, I'm going to go ahead and cure and then top coat. The top coat really melts the design together and brings it to life. But this is how it turned out. Let me know what you guys think. Earlier today, I took a nap and had a dream about a gingerbread French tip nail set. So here I am bringing my vision to life. Starting off with those two base colors right there, I'm just going to layer them and create my own basically color, I guess. And I am making sure to cure after every single layer. Then I'm going to go ahead and create a French tip. I'm just going in with a gingerbread type of color, and I'm going to fill that all in and try to perfect my French. It's actually really hard to perfect a French when I'm filming, but after I was done with that, I went ahead and added a matte top coat to the whole entire nail, then cured. And then once that is cured, I went in with a 1-to-1 ratio of every single of these products that I put on the screen. This is how you create this like icing gingerbread mixture type of gel polish, and this will work for so many cute Christmas designs. But I am loving the gingerbread theme. I do that theme for Christmas when I decorate, so I just knew that I had to do something like this. And I basically just imagined this as a full set of nails, and I can only imagine how cute that would be. I only did this one nail because I plan to make myself this set but in a shorter version so I can like wear it every day. And I am so obsessed already. It's turning out so cute. I'm just honestly freestyling the design, adding some swirls, dots, and some hearts. This is one of those designs that you could really have fun with and just do whatever pattern or literally anything that you want to do. And I am loving this. It looks so cute. It's exactly what I was envisioning. I love making these tutorials, so let me know what you want me to film next. Simple Frosty the Snowman nail art. Let's jump right into it. So I'm going to go ahead and draw on the head. Anytime you feel like you're going to struggle with a character, just like really zoom it in on the nail so that way you don't have to draw it so tiny. Anytime you have to draw a character smaller, it's definitely going to be 10 times harder than drawing it bigger. So I went ahead and did that, filled it all in, and then cured. And then after that, I'm going to start on the hat. So the hat has like a peculiar shape where it's just like lifted at the edges. So I went ahead and did that. And then I'm just doing that in a gray color. Then once that's done, I'm going to add some black details. So there's like a little black part on the hat and then the outline. And then I'm going to get started on the eyes. Literally anytime you have to draw eyes on a character that is like round eyes, it's going to be difficult no matter what, especially if you're a beginner. But just try your best and use a thin liner brush that'll really help you out, and take your time. I would recommend doing one half of the circle or oval first, then the other half. Then I went in with a maroon color and did the nose, and then I did the smile. And now I'm going to go in with some light pink to do the little flower, his hat. And then I'm going to go ahead and just do the 5 little petals. And then I'm going to fill in the background with this sparkly blue color. I also added a little scarf and some sparkle blue to the scarf because why not? And then I added the center of the flower. Now I'm top coating, and that's it. It's pretty simple, so let me know what you think. Let me show you how to draw this really cute reindeer Hello Kitty. So I'm starting off with her head. I'm just going to go ahead and paint it all white, and I'm doing like a circle-ish oval, I guess. And then I'm going to go ahead and draw the reindeer outfit. Then I'm going to go ahead and just circle her head and then do the ears, and then I'm going to be doing the body. And Hello Kitty is honestly one of the hardest characters to draw. I don't know why, but I've always really struggled with it. Just this one Hello Kitty like drawing took me 40 minutes. So don't ever feel like you guys are taking too long. Everybody starts somewhere and it literally always takes so long. So yeah, I'm just doing the antlers, and then I'm doing this part on the body, light brown. For the light brown, I tried to like work smarter, not harder. So I just mixed a little bit of white with the brown I already used for the body outfit. And then I went ahead in with the pink for the bow. I was going to do red for Christmas, but I wanted to do a classic pink and make it really cute. So I did the face, and then I went ahead and outlined. So I'm outlining, and as I outline, I am making mistakes. So anytime I get a line that I do like, I go in with this little flash cure lamp from Opaque, and it really saves me because I will always smudge my lines on accident if I don't do that. So that is definitely a key tip whenever you're doing any type of intricate type of art like this. And I'm just outlining the whole entire thing. I decided to fill in the background afterwards, so you guys will see that in a second. But I'm just filling everything in, or I guess outlining everything. And then I almost forgot this part on the bow, so I had to add that as well. Anytime I have to do a little cleanup work, I like using a really tiny pointed brush. And then once that's all finished, I like to get a lint-free wipe and some alcohol and wipe off the whole entire design after it's cured. That just really helps me out with any smudging that could happen from the liner gel. Then I'm going to go in with this really pretty glittery color, and then I'm going to top coat. And honestly, it turned out so cute. Let me know which Sanrio character I should do next. Watch how I achieve this Christmas gift nail art. So I'm jumping into the base color. So I'm going to do a nude shimmer color that I've been loving lately. And I'm just going to go ahead and do a few coats of that. Then I'm going in with my color of choice, which is going to be pink. This would look so cute with honestly any color that you decide to do. Red would be great. Also a forest green, a sage green. There's so many endless options. But I'm going to do this cross pattern right here. And I'm going to be putting a bow in the center. So that's why I'm trying to make it as centered as I can. Then once that's cured, I'm going in with my bow. So I'm using the trendy bows that a lot of people are using right now. But you always want to make sure to go ahead and etch the back of it because as you can see, it's very shiny. That can make it not last long on your nail. So you want to etch the back. If you have a drill, even better. And then I'm going to grab some McCart Rhinestone gel, put a big dollop in the center, and then I'm going to go ahead and put my bow on. And then I take some time after that to go ahead and smooth out any extra glue and also make sure the charm is placed exactly where I want it. Now I'm going to be going in and top coating the whole entire nail. Then after that, I'm going to go ahead and mattify the bow part by using a matte top coat only on the part where I put the pink, and this is going to make it look like so pretty, like a velvet bow. And I wanted to take it one step further, so I decided to go ahead and buff the bow ever so slightly because I also want to add a matte top coat to this. It is already a matte bow, but it's not matte enough to where I want it to match and look like velvet. So I'm going ahead and using the matte top coat right on top of the bow after I buffed it, and then this was my final result. Let me know what you think. The other day I went to Hobby Lobby and saw this really cute ornament that looked like a snow globe and had little trees inside. So I wanted to recreate that but on nails. So I'm going to start off by creating a base of a nude color with some shimmer and then mattifying that. And then I had this gel polish that has little tiny speckles in it that kind of looks like glittery snow. But I decided to add more speckles that looked like snow so it could stand out a little bit better. Then I'm going to be painting a pine tree. And I decided to do two, one big one and one smaller one. I'm just doing a very generic pine tree type of shape. And you could really have fun with this. You can do any type of design that you would like. The options are honestly endless. I really want to do one with like a little gingerbread inside as well, but I'm just doing this little pine tree, and then I'm going to be adding some little snow effect by just getting some white gel polish and kind of just putting it in like horizontal lines down the pine tree. And then I'm going to go ahead and create some snow on the floor, but I'm going to make sure it is like a bowl shape so it's rounded from the bottom because we have to make sure it stays like circular. Then I'm going to grab some McCart Rhinestone gel. I'm just putting a very, very, very big glob, and the base design is already all cured, so I'm going ahead and doing the big glob. Then I'm going to be kind of fixing it with my liner brush and trying to keep it circular. This product does kind of run if you play with it for too long, so I kind of had to hurry and cure, and then I went in with the second layer. I really wanted it to be super 3D, so I did 2 layers and cured in between. And then I went ahead and grabbed some white gel polish mixed with some acrylic powder, and then I'm going to go ahead and add some little snow effect right here at the very top. And then I'm just kind of making it messy looking, not too perfect because I like the messy look. It looks more natural. And then I'm going to go ahead and create a cute little bow. I really wanted to do like a black bow, so I'm going ahead and doing this on top. And then after that, I'm just going to make sure to cure it. And yeah, I basically just did like a little ribbon type of look. And then I added some white detailing just to make it stand out a little bit better so it doesn't look too flat. And then I forgot that I had to add top coat to the little globe, so I did that. And then I added some more snow effect, like almost like dropping snow or like icicles, I guess, right here at the very top of the nail, just so that it doesn't look so unfinished. And then I'm going ahead and added some little dots all over the nail as well to make it look like snow. Also just so it doesn't look so simple. And then this is how it turned out. Let me know what you think. Does anyone else ever get nail inspo from your home decor? This is my shower curtain, so let's recreate that little polar bear. I'm starting off with a gray base, and I wanted to go ahead and add some shimmer, so I went in with really pretty shimmer color. Then I'm going to go ahead and add some milky white on top. I wanted it to be more of a lighter gray, and then I'm going to go ahead and draw the polar bear's head. So I'm grabbing some white gel polish and making it more of like a squoval type of shape. Then I'm filling all of that in, and then I'm going to be drawing the little ears, and I'm just making sure to put them a little more off to the side because he is going to be wearing a hat. And then my shower curtain has red on the hat and scarf, but I decided to do it like an emerald green or like a forest green. I'm going to go ahead and do that for the hat and then for the scarf as well, and then filling all that in and curing. Then I really wanted to get like a really fluffy type of effect here on the hat, so I'm trying to achieve that by just doing a bunch of brush strokes in a bunch of different directions to make it look like fur. And then I'm going in with a light gray color that'll give it some dimension. Then I'm going to go in with the dotting tool and create the eyes and the nose. Then I'm going to create the little smile. And then once that's done, I cured that, and then I'm going to do some of the body. Just like the lower half. You don't really see it that much, but I do have to have somewhere to put the other part of the scarf. So once that's all cured, then I'm going to go ahead and draw on the scarf part. I always have to move my nail in a bunch of different directions. That's why I love that I make press-on nails, because I can just like do this. And if you're doing it on a client, just tell them to put their palm facing them, and you can draw like upside down or whatever. Then I'm going to go ahead and create a little snowflake, and then another little snowflake right here. Then I'm going to be top coating the whole entire nail. And then I'm going to be curing that for 60 seconds. And this is what it looked like. And like, it looks cute, but I was like, no, it needs something. So let's add glitter. Glitter literally fixes everything. You can use glitter for everything. So I'm going to go ahead and do some of this diamond gel right here. And then I'm going to put some glitter on there. And it honestly turned out so much better. This would be the cutest accent nail to any set. I have a vision with a bunch of crystals. Let me know what you think. I hope you enjoyed my TikTok compilation for this week. I will have this up every Sunday for you. I'll see you in my next video. Bye!